Is Amjad Malik from Faisalabad in Pakistan. He's a legal advisor to Mr. Nawaz Sharif in the UK, and he's also a solicitor and advocate of the Supreme Court of England. A warm welcome to Mr. Malik. Now, some analysts, if not keen observers, argue that your country, that is, the state of democracy in Pakistan, is on the verge of collapse. Now, do you see it that way?
Well, I do not see that democracy is going to collapse, but I personally think this is a crossroad for Pakistan, which is marred by 4 military dictatorships, and it needs to decide whether they wish to move forward towards the path of democracy, where the right of people is respected on the very basis Pakistan came into being. And I personally think that Nawaz Sharif, the conservative leader of Pakistan Muslim League, as well as Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto, PPP, former chairman who died sadly in 2007, decided after learning from past mistakes that the best course of action for the future of democracy is by signing a charter of democracy, by pinpointing the rule of the game and respecting each other's mandate, and take Pakistan forward, a military-free democracy. And this is a crossroad where we'll have to find a path towards a civilian rule in Pakistan. And I don't agree that Pakistan's democracy is at stake. But I think that this is we are at the road towards democracy.
Amjad Malik, now you are obviously close and familiar to the position and viewpoints of Nawaz Sharif. Now, why is it exactly that he says that he's not willing, he's reluctant to join hands and forces with the PPP and the central government, since they have failed to fulfill their earlier pledges? Now, what are those promises that have been reneged on?
Well, Benazir Bhutto died for a greater cause, a cause of democracy, a cause of civilian rule, and for an end of military dictatorship, which took nearly 40 years of 61 years of Pakistan. And I think that pact was very sacred, which was signed after careful deliberations of both parties and its central working committees. And when PPP government came into being, at that time, Mohtarama sadly had lost her life. Now, her husband took over the government and made pledges on several times that he will respect every word of Charter of Democracy, and he will also respect the lawyers' movement and will restore Chief Justice. Now, by 15th of March, he forgot all those promises and tried to stick to his power, the chair. And at that time, he has woken up Mia Muhammad Nawaz Sharif, who was by 15th of March a slept leader who was confined to his role of opposition, and he was looking forward a cooperation on Charter of Democracy. But
Amjad Malik, if I can interrupt you, I want to make an adjustment to the panel.
The government's all efforts.
Amjad Malik, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to bring you in just a bit.